told you guys I was going to be up here. I kept my word. I got to address a few things, y'all. Red is my color. I appreciate that. Guys, just stay patient. Stay patient. I got to address a few things tonight. Nothing too crazy. Hey, what up, Carrington? How you doing, my boy? Give me a minute, y'all. He's coming to bring my wine glass back. Give me a second. I got a few things to tell you guys. You said start things off by taking the sticker off my hat. You know, I like to keep the stickers on, you know what I mean? It gives it that extra pizzazz. Okay, guys. Just a few more minutes, a few more seconds, and I'm gonna start. What are we waiting on? Waiting on my boy to bring my wine glass back, and I'm waiting for these people to get in here. Why the butterfly necklace? My boy actually gifted this to me, and you know I wear it every single day. Somebody asked me this previously, and my meaning for it after thinking about it for a while, it's metamorphosis. You know what I'm saying? Transforming. What up, Goodo? How you doing, my boy? All right, y'all, stick with me. Don't leave yet. I gotta address some things, just because you know I promise you guys, this is not. I didn't want to have to come up here and address these things, but I have to after what's been said. So just give me a minute. Yep. Why am I so awkward? You think I'm awkward, y'all? Whoever that was that said that, I'm not awkward. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the perfect time. Just wait a minute, y'all. Give me a second. Let these people come in. I want everyone to hear this stuff, because this is going to be the last time I address this stuff, okay? Neil! Are you coming back? What? Sorry, y'all. Yeah, my shirt stays off. When I'm inside, my shirt stays off. I'm in the comfort of my own home. Appreciate that, boy. Appreciate that.
You might pour too much.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool.
Nah, that's straight.
All right, so I think there's enough people in here to get this started. Look, if you guys, I'm sorry if you guys. Simon said he's shrinking on purpose. You look like a shrimp.
Who said that? Simon.
Bro. Matter of fact, just so I can shut that down. Look at this shit. Your boy ain't a shrimp. I'm ready for battle.
Oh, man.
Y'all wildin'. Alright, y'all. So, basically, there's a few things I want to address today. If you guys were on my live a couple days ago, you guys know that I just started my YouTube channel. And in that YouTube channel, I had a lot of content from my Hawaii trip. And for my Love Island fans, you guys know that my Hawaii trip is where Cely and I ended our relationship. Sorry, y'all, I got people distracting me and shit. Anyway, for my Love Island fans, you guys know that Hawaii is where Cely and I ended our relationship, you know? And I had a lot of content from Hawaii, you know, after the relationship ended. I knew that all my Love Island fans wanted to, you know, get a little bit of insight to why we broke up. And with that being said, if you guys watched my YouTube video, you guys can see that once again, I kept it cool, kept it cordial, and I kept it neutral. Cely and I broke up on mutual terms, right? So in my video, I said, you know what, guys? Cely and I got there on a Sunday night. We had an argument. We had a few disagreements. Then the next morning, that led to us having a conversation about our relationship. And in that conversation, we both decided that we'd be better off apart because the public's opinion about our relationship was weighing on us heavily. And it started affecting our happiness, our everyday, day to day, right? What people thought about our relationship. It affected us because people were constantly drilling that, right? And that was a Monday. We had that conversation. And the next day, Cely ended up leaving and going back to Los Angeles. I was in Hawaii for the first time in my life, right? And in my video, I explained this. I said, I was in Hawaii for the first time, and I remembered I had a friend there. I stayed with my friend for a couple of days. I had a great time. I met some people. I had a great time in Hawaii. They showed me a great time. And it was great, In lieu of the negative situation that I was in, the breakup that happened, I found the positivity in it, And it was a good trip, all in all. Yes, we broke up. Someone said, leave it alone, Johnny. I've been trying to leave it alone, guys. But you guys are gonna get to why I'm talking about this right now. Because since January 6th, I want all you Love Island fans out there to understand this. Since January 6th, Cely and I have not spoken to each other. Not a text message, not a call, not a DM, nothing. The last words between Cely and I were before her flight. I texted Cely and I said, well, Cely, I hope you have a safe flight home. I wish it didn't have to go this way. She responded back and she said, I hope you have a safe and fun rest of your trip. I wish it didn't have to go this way either. And with that being said, guys, right there goes to show it was a mutual agreement to break up. She left knowing that we were done. She left knowing that we had all the conversations we needed to have to end our relationship. And that was that. There's no problem with that whatsoever. Okay? Since January 6th, I have not spoken to Cely and she has not spoken to me. And since then, and since I've gotten off the show, I've had nothing negative to say about our relationship. And if you guys think that's false, please go find something negative that I've said about anybody from Love Island. Please find anything negative that I said about Cely and our relationship. I haven't done that. I've been very mature about this whole entire situation. But since January 6th, since I wished her a safe flight home, and since she said, I wish you have a fun trip and a safe rest of your trip, since then, what has happened? Cely's unfollowed me. Cool. Not a problem. Led to people believing that something more happened. Nothing happened. Nothing more happened. Okay? But since then, there's been multiple YouTube videos released about, Cely and Justine had a Truth or Drink YouTube video. And every single time a question came up about me, there was nothing to be said because, to be honest with you guys, and Cely knows this, I treated Cely with respect throughout the whole relationship. She has nothing negative to say about the way I treated her, which is why she's never said that. But the thing that bothers me is the fact that every time somebody asks a question about our relationship, she alludes to something negative or leaves it up for speculation just for people to make their own interpretation about how I treated her. She's not neutral. She's trying to get people to pick sides, and that's what doesn't sit right with me because I haven't done that. I'm never negative about our relationship. From when we first came out to the public, she told you guys that we have separated and she wishes that you guys respect our individual journeys. And I reposted that, right? But the only one that hasn't been respecting our individual journeys is her. Because I've respected hers. I've never said anything negative. I've never tried to put hate out. Okay? On her most recent YouTube video, posted less than 24 hours after my first YouTube video, when I briefly addressed our breakup and said nothing negative and never tried to get anyone to pick sides. All I said was that we had a disagreement and then we agreed to separate. That's all I said. Then she makes a YouTube video less than 24 hours later, and throughout the whole time, she's throwing shots at me. She says in the beginning of her video that she's not trying to be messy. Just because you say you're not trying to be messy and then you say things that are messy, that does not cancel it out. If you say you're not going to be messy and then you are messy, well, then you're messy. Okay? Because the day I posted my first YouTube video, guys, everything was positive. For a full 24 hours, everything was positive. The clickbait title that I had, Fighting in Hawaii, nobody had a problem with it. If you watch my video, guys, I was boxing in Hawaii. If you guys have been watching YouTube videos, you know how YouTube works. It's called clickbait. Yes, did I think, or did I know that the fans were going to click on that because it said Fighting in Hawaii? And what were they going to see when they clicked on the video? The content within that video was me respecting Cely, respecting our relationship, and respecting the breakup. Even though I had nothing negative to say and I never wanted to broadcast hate towards Cely, the only thing she had to say was that she wouldn't understand why I would ever use a clickbait title like that just to get subscribers and likes. Guys, it's YouTube. Cely, if you are hurt because of my clickbait title, I really don't know what to tell you. You're 24 years old. Just get over it. We haven't talked since January 6th. You know what I mean? And I've had nothing but positive things to say about you, and that will continue to be the case. But I ask that you just leave my name out your mouth at this point. You know? In her video, she mentioned that she paid for the Hawaii trip. Yes, she did. It was her Christmas gift to me. Why she felt the need to share that information, that she paid for it, without saying that it was a gift, I don't know. Seems as if she had an ulterior motive, because now people are coming at me saying that I'm flexing my Hawaii trip that Cely paid for. Why is that even relevant? Why is that relevant when it comes to our breakup or anything in this situation? It's not relevant at all. The fact that she paid for the trip has nothing to do with it. It was a gift to me for Christmas, and I was very grateful, trust me. Very happy to be there. Did I expect that we were going to break up? No. But we did, and I stayed there. Why would I pay extra money to leave early when I'm in Hawaii, the best place in the world so far for me? So, at this point, guys, I don't want to have to address this stuff anymore. But what I'm asking you guys, those of you guys that are hating, not my followers, you know, the people that have been supporting me, thank you. You know, but for the people that are coming to my YouTube channel, something that I started to be 100% positive a couple of days ago that I've actually been very excited about because I want to share my life with you guys. Okay? For the first 24 hours of my first video, it was nothing but positivity. Nobody had anything negative to say about the thumbnail, the content of the video. If you watch the video, I would never disrespect anybody. For the first 24 hours, it was all positive. But as soon as Cely posts her video and tries to get people to pick sides and says that when I feel like what Cely said about our relationship and about the breakup was that when she feels like there's nothing left to fight for, she just wants to wrap it up in a bow and let it go. In other words, indicating that there was nothing left for her to fight for. Even if that was the case, why say that? If previously you said that it was a mutual agreement. There's an ulterior motive there, guys. And I'm really tired of it because I've been very civil. I've been very mature about the situation. And I've been moved on. I've been moved on since last month, since all this. And for me to get dragged back into this, it's so unnecessary. What are these people saying? I think I'm making it a big deal. You think I'm making it a big deal? Guys, I'm not making it a big deal. This is just me addressing this, okay? What I'm trying to say to you guys is the contrast between the two is that when I make a video and I address something about my relationship, or I go on live and I address something about my relationship, I leave nothing to have people spread hate. Stop talking about it.
Shut the hell up.
Someone said, love you, Johnny. I love you too, Samantha. Thank you so much. Are you big mad?
Yeah.
Bro, listen.
The
The contrast between the two guys. You guys know, if you've been following me, if you've been watching my lives, I never speak negatively about that girl. Okay? I never will and I never have. But I wake up and I see new YouTube videos. You guys don't know how it is. I wake up and I just see these new YouTube videos. And my name is coming out of her mouth. For what? We haven't talked since January 6th. And the last thing we said to each other was positive. And now it seems like new stuff's coming out, but nothing new has happened. She said that this is exhausting for her. If that's the case, well, then I'm sorry. But I know that I'm not contributing to that exhaustion because we haven't talked since January 6th.
Real shit.
We haven't talked since January 6th. How could I be exhausting you? The last time we talked, I was in Hawaii, and she was boarding her flight. Have a safe trip home, Cely. I wish it didn't have to be this way. Thank you. I hope you have a safe rest of your trip. I wish it didn't have to be this way either. Those are the last words that we shared with each other. Yet when I come back home, she unfollows me. Matter of fact, Calvin unfollows me. Justine unfollows me. As if I did something wrong. But guys, I'm saying this right now. If you guys want to say that I'm a bad guy just because, if you love for the Love Island fans, if you guys want to say that I'm a bad guy because of the Casa Amor situation, cool. But something you guys don't remember is the fact that regardless of the Casa Amor situation or not, Cely said yes to being my girlfriend. In other words, taking on the responsibility of being my girlfriend. Forgiving me. I'm wrong for that. She forgave me, yet this is the only thing that I've done wrong. I treated Cely with respect and with love throughout our whole relationship, which is why she has nothing to say about the way I treated her. Yet she alludes to me being the problem every chance she gets. And I don't find that okay, which is why I'm addressing this once and for all. And still, I have nothing negative to say. I'm so tired of this shit because I've been so mature about this whole relationship and I've had nothing but positive things to say. Oh my God, I'm just reading these comments. Let's move on. I'm sorry, guys, that I'm taking up you guys' time. You know, if you guys want me to move on, you could just click out. But, you know, I have to address these things because, you know, when I have my first YouTube video posted, right, this is something that I'm actually really passionate about. I want to actually get into this whole YouTube thing, and I'm really putting my time and energy into it. You know, for the first two videos, they were all positive, and I appreciate all the fans that have been commenting under my YouTube videos and liking and subscribing. I appreciate that. But the difference between Cely and I is that when I post a video and I explain our relationship and our breakup, there's no hate. There's no hate being projected onto Cely from my people, because I would never give them any reason to hate her. But when Cely posts a video speaking on me, what happens? I wake up and there's more dislikes than likes on my video. There's people telling me that I messed up. I'm broke. You know what I'm saying? I'm broke because I stayed in Hawaii after she left. I really don't see the problem. I don't see what I did wrong. Nothing. There's nothing to apologize for. It's just that I'm so tired. I'm so tired of my name being thrown around when it shouldn't be. From her. You know? I really don't even know what else to say at this point.
I mean, you know.
Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
That's it.
You know? Like I said, guys, we haven't spoken since January 6th. And at that point, we were cool. And on January 6th, we were cool. I said, Cely, have a safe flight home.
Look, people keep saying she didn't bash you. But
she didn't bash me, guys. It's subliminal messages, guys.
Think about the result.
Think about the result. Think about what happened after she posted that video. Even though you guys might not know, after she posted that video, I got so much hate because of the subliminal messages she left in the video. The trip that I paid for. When I feel like there's nothing left to fight for. In other words, there was something that I was doing to push her away. But when I address the relationship and the breakup, I say it was a mutual agreement. Just like she said when we came out to the public. And she asked everybody to respect our relationship, yet she's the only one not respecting me. And Cely, now this is directed to you. You know what went down in that hotel room. You know that I treated you better than I've treated anyone else. And you know what you said to me. I'm not going to open up and give you guys all the gossip because that's not the way I go. That's not how I do things. But I'm just tired of getting disrespected when I'm being mature. Okay? So just leave my name out your mouth. Forget about me. Like you said you're trying to do, right? Because it's exhausting for you. I haven't contributed to that whatsoever because we haven't talked since January 6th. So just stop talking about me. Stop trying to get people to pick sides. You know what went down in the hotel room. You know what you said to me. This is awkward, huh? Someone said this is awkward. Someone said, why don't you tell her this? I'm telling her this right now because we don't speak, guys. I thought we were going to be cool after the whole breakup. She didn't want to be. She unfollowed me, and that was cool. And I have no problem with that, guys. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. All right? I'm just tired of my name being thrown around in a negative light when it shouldn't be. Because if you actually have something negative to say, then just say it. But there's nothing negative to be said, which is my point. Stop alluding to the mysterious negative things. You know, stop sending subliminal messages, taking a sip of your wine glass, awkwardly looking at Justine, acting like there is something wrong that I did, acting like I didn't treat you right. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's very obvious at this point, guys, that for her to be doing this after a month and a half of me not saying anything negative. And even in my last YouTube video, all I said was, we got to Hawaii our first night. We had an argument and a few disagreements, which led to us having a conversation the next day about our relationship. And we felt as if it was best that we go our separate ways because the public's opinion about our relationship was weighing on us heavy. And it was affecting our happiness. So we separated and she went home early. Why did she feel the need to mention that she paid for the trip? I don't know. It was a gift. She got us a Hawaii trip for Christmas. Very grateful for it. I got her a Christmas present. You guys don't see me talking about how much I paid for it because it's not relevant. If you guys can't see through that simple fact alone, why is she talking about the fact that she paid for the trip when it has no relevance towards the situation whatsoever? I got people telling me I'm broke. I'm flexing my Hawaii trip. No, I'm showing you guys the good time that I had in Hawaii. Did I act like the breakup didn't affect me? No, I addressed that in the video. I told you guys, in lieu of the negative situation that I was in, I was finding the positive in the negative. Leave my name out your mouth, please, respectfully. I'm not talking negatively about you, so just leave my name out your mouth. Please. You said you're done with this stuff, so just let it go. Please. I've moved on, trust me. Trust me. So just leave my name out your mouth. Don't do any more truth or drink videos and talk about me. I don't want to hear. You don't have anything to say. If you have something to say, just say it. Because I treat, you know. And that's the thing that kills me. That's the thing that kills me. Is the fact that she knows that I know what really went down. And she's out here being negative about me. And she knows that I know what really went down here. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm tired of it. Please, I don't want to have to talk about it anymore. I don't want to have to address this anymore.
Never.
Ever. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to ever have to address this anymore. January 6th is the last time we spoke to each other. Have a safe flight home, Cely. I wish it didn't have to go this way. Thank you. I wish it didn't have to go this way either. I hope you have a safe and fun rest of your trip. Thank you, Cely. That was it. We were cool. She unfollowed me. Justine unfollowed me. Calvin unfollowed me. I DM'd Calvin. I said, bro, why'd you unfollow me, bro? I didn't know we had beef. Didn't get a response. Bro, what's going on? I didn't know. I didn't know what happened. I just want to tell you guys this today because it's a clear example that no matter what I do, no matter how I move, no matter how respectful I am and how